Recently, I transformed my McLaren P1 from this to this.
Well, let's just say not all of you approved.
Well, today I'm going to show my new car to some of the biggest YouTubers in the automotive space to see what they think of my newly transformed car.
I expected better. Got to be honest, didn't we?
So the big question is, who is going to be taking a look at my McLaren P1?
I have the ultimate lineup of YouTubers in the automotive space.
So what do you think they're going to say? Not good things. But not to my face. Surely they're going to be kind to my face.
It just looks boring now.
First location is Donington Park Race Circuit to catch up with a couple of our qualified reviewers. Starting with Liam. You might have seen him before. He is a friend of mine and a big part of Matt Armstrong's team. Liam has worked and helped with some of Matt's interesting specs, so surely Liam has an eye for alternative.
I don't know why you've wrapped it black. It just looks boring now. Get it in track mode. Get it in track mode. Let me see it in track mode. Might change my mind. It might be less boring. It's just a shame that it's wrapped in black. Oh, the wings coming up. That looks mega. Yeah, I like that.
Slammed, isn't
That. It's still going down. Oh my god, that looks wicked.
it? It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. No, you've done a good job there. Apart from the wrap. I like the wheels. The wheels are cool.
So first in, and not the best start, I appreciate Liam's opinion, although he is very wrong. Now, is it going to get a lot worse? As next up is Tim, aka Shmee. He has an acquired taste in car colours. They're usually bright and all shades of the rainbow.
You realise that you're talking to somebody who has no grayscale cars in his collection because he likes bright
colours.
bold, you know, lovely colours like,
Yes.
you know, if McLaren were to launch a hypercar, maybe they would choose like an amazing, deep, multi-layered orange metallic paint or something really
Like
stunning.
volcano orange or
something
something
stunning,
like that.
something like that.
And if you could get hold of one of them.
Yeah, it would just be the rarest, coolest thing, and maybe some beautiful bright silver wheels. You know, the nice multi-spoke wheels that it comes on. You know, that would be like the perfect look for a P1. Aww. No. Everybody has their own tastes.
Well, some people are wrong.
Some people are wrong. No, each to their own. I like the kind of subtle 64 details.
Yeah.
Because you know, it's your car, right? I think one of the things with any car like this, as it's sitting down in race mode, is the fun of making it your own. You can wrap it, you can change wheels. That's so easy to put back to how it was if you ever want to.
Shmee is so right. So a big shout out to Wheelmania and Auto Sanctuary for making my P1 exactly how I want it.
As well, and the whole point of a car like this is it's all about the feeling and the excitement and the capabilities and what it can.
Shmee is a walking knowledge of super and hypercars, but basically he has concluded it was the best P1 combination he had ever seen, and he specifically said I had turned an amazing car into the ultimate machine. So swiftly moving on.
Slammed.
Why have we changed locations?
We're at Mr. Armstrong's house. Look how slammed that looks. Yeah, we ran out of time at Donington, unfortunately. So we've come to the Armstrong Palace and now we're parking on a field. Now, the next YouTubers with their opinion are the Sidemen. They used my car for a recent Sidemen Sunday YouTube video, and this is Brad, who chaperoned the car on the shoot to make sure that KSI wasn't doing donuts. So let's hear what the Sidemen's comments were.
They all liked it.
Did they?
But I don't know if they necessarily know what it is.
So it's just a black car?
It's a black McLaren. It's
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
The people that know are a bit like, it's not my cup of tea personally, but you know what? It's a P1, so what can you say? It's still cool.
I really like it. They're like monoblocky.
Yeah, but you're into race cars, aren't you? And
Yeah, but it's like ostensibly it's a P1, right? It's super cool. And then you put like the monoblock sort of aero disky style wheel on it. It's just different.
Yeah.
I like it personally, and I think it's your car. Do what you want, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you've always done something different. I like it. I think it looks cool, and I like the centre caps as well.
we're going to try and get them so that they stop the right way up.
Yeah, like weighted like the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
LaFerrari P1 and 918.
La Ferrari, sorry.
Same. Right.
Right.
P1.
Have you-
a little bit different?
Did you buy that number plate on purpose? Because all I read is I like it, Mark. I think it's cool.
Oh, thank you.
The wheels are niche.
What a great word.
Wheels are niche. But I wouldn't go so far as to say it's like an acquired taste. It just looks fully murdered out, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
It looks mean.
It looks mean. Yeah, I think it's different too because you don't see P1s with alloys like that.
Yeah.
But outside of the wrap and the wheels, is that everything that you've done?
And then obviously, like you say, the plate was like, they're all about £3,500, but that one was only 500 quid.
Okay, I wonder why that was. Do you know what? This is the kind of thing you typically see more in LA.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
But then over here, people are starting to swap out wheels on supercars and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
that's cool,
maybe
man.
it's ahead of its time.
Maybe it is. And what's the plan for it?
Go away, you two.
Come here, Mark, because you said you wanted my opinion on your new toy. Do you really want my opinion?
Listen, you've got to think. This is future proof, okay?
Okay.
Right. So this is what they do now.
Right.
What's your thoughts on the colour, Tony?
It looks. Do you know what? It's a nice car, but it looks so much better at Harrods. I can understand how you wanted to give it a bit of protection from stones, but why did you do it black?
There's lots of black cars out there. Black's a popular colour.
But it doesn't stand out so much now, does it?
Well, it does in its own way, I think. I think it stands out because it's
Because you're driving it.
Just a set of teeth around the black.
Yeah.
So you like the colour. What about the wheels?
The wheels.
You can't say nothing because look at your son's choice here.
One good thing about the wheels is they're really easy to clean.
That's exactly the look I was going for.
Shame they've got about the number in the middle, but that doesn't mean anything to some people, does it?
No. It was my dad's race number.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's my dad's race number, so now it's my race number.
You just said that about his number.
Feel guilty.
That's really
now,
nice, isn't it?
Matt?
Yeah. My opinion, I've got a black car, so I get why he's done it black. But then I also can see why people prefer the orange because it stands out more. But I do think murdered out can't go wrong.
I think as well the orange, because it was like the colour. It's difficult to understand why you changed that, and I get that. But the orange, it wasn't. Although it's like a lot of people's perfect choice, it wasn't mine. So, what's happened with life? What do you reckon? It's amazing, isn't it? What's happened?
It is really, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. Like today, we were all racing around Donington Park when we should have all been at work.
I was at work.
You cannot call that work.
The funny thing is before we were doing all this, Tony was retired and he used to just go on a canal boat every weekend and sail around with his dogs, and then Matt dragged him out of retirement and went, "We need you." Yeah. And then now Tony, he can never leave, and that's why he's up.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm at work.
Good on you.
But you know what? If I wasn't at work, I wouldn't have met you, would I?
Exactly.
There
And
you
what
go.
a bond we've got now as well.
Yeah, and that's better than any car, isn't it?
And I like your hair. Last.
Why did you have to say that?
I get it all the time.
So far, we have had some mixed opinions. I'm hearing way more on the positive side, but the final 3 YouTubers are not afraid to speak their minds.
I hate these guys.
Now, all of these YouTubers here today have come in some amazing cars, and you may be wondering, what is the key to being able to buy stuff like Lamborghinis and McLarens? Well, one thing everyone has in common is they run their own business, and the key to a successful business is a solid website, and you can do that super easily with today's sponsor, Squarespace. It's as simple as choosing from the thousands of ready-made website templates. Once you pick the one that suits you, you can transform it into your own with their very easy to use editor. And if you are a freelancer, Squarespace has a facility where you can sell physical and digital products and then send invoices and take payments, all through the platform. So the good news is you can create your own website super easily. And even better, you can save 10% with my discount code McCann, or by using the link in the description. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video.
That's the different gravy, mate. And
Do you like it?
You know what? Every car, like, there's a reason why I spec my A12 black, yellow, black. That was for me the best colour for a car. I've been very fortunate to drive a P1 recently in Dubai. Unbelievable, mate.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's very, like, when I've been in it, you just realise how, like, a hypercar is a hypercar. It's not a supercar. Like, everything was just extravagant and everything was more and everything. And even now,
But this is like 10, how old is it? 10 years?
10 years.
10 years. It's a 10-year-old car.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Wheels, what are we thinking?
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Get the look.
Yeah. Not for me. Why did you do these wheels, mate? Why?
I wanted.
You didn't expect that.
I wanted a rally, like a rally type wheel. But I feel in person, I felt like it was. I thought in person everyone would be like, yeah, actually they look way better in person, but no one said that.
No. Can you do me a favour? Change that back.
I felt disappointed you.
Yeah. No, you've disappointed me here. Like a man of your stature, like your taste, your quality of.
Look at me tasting women. Look at her.
I mean,
she's amazing.
Exactly. I don't know how you pulled that off, but I mean, that's a different story.
So, McLaren P1, that kind of history and a legendary car, and it's held its money well. What would be like the equivalent watch?
That aged as well as a P1, I would argue to say that is Richard Mille, right? I would have never thought about that, but there's of course a partnership between the two brands. But I want to name in particular, Arm 67 is still very popular, and it still goes over, and it will always be very popular, and it will never really be out of fashion. I feel like.
Is that the ones we like?
That's the one you've got, yeah.
You don't have any watches, mate. Like,
See, I'll
it
send you a
actually
picture.
breaks my
I'll
heart.
send you
Yeah,
a
you sent me a
picture.
fake watch. Like, come on, lad, get yourself. But
No,
here,
thank-
give me that key. I want to sit in the car.
See, this is my argument, right? The posher the car, the harder it is to get in.
There it is. I was looking for it.
Front one. There's two. Something.
There you go.
It's not elegant, I warn you.
I like your pillow. Very elegant. You know what? I'm not going to sit in. My leg hurts a wee bit.
Nico had a crash on the bike.
Yeah. Straight through that head. And what do you think of the P1?
Mate,
Yeah.
I've told him everything I think about it. No, it's good. It's cool.
Those wheels,
I like
those
it.
wheels are an embarrassment, though.
No, what I was saying was, dude, you know what? I don't think so. I honestly think the car is out of context. I think it should be in
James, you just
LA.
told me that, like, Mark has no taste. His wheels are. He just told me. I'm like, why are they? Like, it's not a Honda
But the
Civic,
countryside of Worcestershire or wherever we
It's
are.
not a Honda Civic, all right?
Next, we ask Matt Watson's opinion when I was at a recent car wow shoot racing the P1. Honest Matt Watson opinions.
Saw the video and I was with everyone else. I don't comment on videos, but I almost did. I was just shouting at the screen going, you moron. Because that orange, it's like the launch colour, and I remember when it was launched, I'd like dreamed of like going in the car, and then you get one and just make it black, and it's just like, what you doing, you madman? However, here in the flesh, I actually prefer it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of wraps because they're not as, I'd have gone for colour PPF actually. If you'd have gone for a nice like colour PPF, probably would have been the thing to do. But yeah, it works like this black with the carbon fibre with these wheels as well. And the benefit of these wheels is that if you curb them or pang them, they're not the original ones. But visually, yeah, it looks good. And look here, you are all in black, apart from your racing sneakers.
Worn-out trainers.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. I think it was a great choice. I'd have been boring and bought the Porsche. I'd have wanted the Ferrari, I'd have bought the Porsche, and I'd have been put off this because McLaren reliability worries. You know, I'm going to rock up and be facetious and say, oh, it just looks like 750, you know. But it doesn't. Like the shape of it, this rear end.
But that is the problem with them is, like, if you're not into your McLarens, this is just a McLaren, isn't it? Like, not in it, but then again, the 918 is very similar as well. Like, if you're not really into your cars.
I don't know, I think it does actually do that rear wing, especially when you put it in the high position. It does just say hypercar. I think it does. It definitely does in the orange. But so 5 years spotted.
I spotted some corrosion on mine.
Listen, honestly, right? You get a new car.
Just look,
all the
just
time.
ruins
Just
it.
look, just look.
Yes, it's on his wiper blade.
It's on your wiper blade, doesn't really
That's
matter.
so Jack.
Yeah, but that, Jack,
like
that's
McLaren.
that's probably £2,000 though. That's a trouble out
roughly.
wiper blade.
So I got a new Toyota Century, right? It's mint, this car. Underneath, it's like it's new. It's like from 2011, right? I'm so proud of it. We pull up here and I show it to everyone, and I pull up next to Jack, and he just goes, "It's got a dent in it."
Here we go.
This is the first time I've seen it, and it's in my garden. How mad is that? Oh, it's a machine, innit?
You love a bespoke wheel.
Yeah, wheels, 10 out of 10.
Really?
Wrap, I like orange. We've got to be honest, haven't we? We've got to be honest. It looks cool like that,
Yeah.
but do you know, every time I've took wrap off a satin black car, I've always thought that's so much better. Yeah, but it does look really cool.
You got a racetrack.
Oh my god. It looks like a Batmobile like this.
Yeah,
It looks.
mean though.
Yeah, it does look mean, and it looks really good in photos with satin black. I don't think it looks bad. I just really like but I've never seen it in orange.
Yeah.
I only saw videos of it.
I think it would look better if we weren't here and we could have like tinted tints as well. Like imagine all the windows tinted out.
Yeah.
But obviously we can't have it, can we?
Yeah, you Birmingham spec'd it, ain't you? You've absolutely Birmingham spec'd it. The wing is sick.
It's crazy, isn't it? But you know that, right? You can't have that up without it being lowered in track mode.
Oh.
And to have it that up
Yeah.
and not in track mode, so they're obviously usable,
Yeah.
£9,500 for an update.
What? Just for an update?
Which is like they just plug into a computer.
Oh my days. We need to hack the update because we can make a lot of money there. How
That's
many
what- yeah.
P1s are there in the UK? Is there many?
It's got to be 20, I bet.
Yeah, so there we go, for £5,000 a time.
Do you know anyone who can hack it?
Dips.
Do you reckon Dips could do it?
Yeah, he's got a computer.
I feel this has got like a presence of a hypercar, which I never thought I'd ever.
Yeah.
Like, do you know, the experience of it, of just locking it and just being in it. Where's my key?
Do you get scared just driving it out because of how much it
I
is?
did to start with because I was really scared about damaging it.
Yeah.
You'll never hear a car like this ever again.
What is that, G-Wagon? What the hell?
It's like a Volt.
That's crazy.
That's what I mean. Like, just even driving it forward sounds amazing. And
Do you know what I've just noticed? A left-hand drive.
yeah, they all are.
Why did I never think of that? Are all Carrera GTs left-hand drive as well?
Carrera GT. That's why, like, if you can buy a car which was only left, they are worth more money.
Oh my god. Yeah, it feels way better built than the 720S. Like, all this feels proper. Yeah, this is wicked.
Because I'd imagine speed-wise, they're probably very similar.
Yeah, it might be interesting that. It might be interesting to do it. Gonna have to do lap times, aren't we? Speaking to Cole Hartley on the weekend, and he's got a Bugatti, but it just needs to crash it. Just needs to crash it.
Is that would that be the ultimate?
I'd love a Bugatti because then they're quite all familiar. All the Volkswagen Audi parts and stuff. At least I can be like, right, this is off this car, this is off that car. I don't think it'll be as expensive as people think. Again, this would be fun to rebuild because I imagine it uses loads of 720S parts. Just crash it and we rebuild it, that would be good.
You see, if your price was better, I'd have crashed it for you.
Look, prices are prices. You might be.
We buying a car.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, in 1 year's time, 2 years' time, you might be coming back. You still got that 850 grand. Think like these could have plummeted. Freddie's gonna badmouth these P1s, and then that's it. They're plummeted. Yeah, they're plummeted. You'll be coming back.
Actually, if you get somebody else's, I need to sell it before you flip in.
yeah.
It doesn't work.
This is off this car. This is off a Ford.
This is a Volvo part.
That's cool. Going around the field.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Right, so that is all my friends' opinions. Hopefully you will drop us a comment and tell us exactly what you think of my McLaren P1. Right, we'll see you next Tuesday, 6 PM.